Hi everyone, I'm Christy Anzelmo. I'm the Group Product Manager for Compositing Products at Foundry. In this role, I lead the product management and product design teams for the Nuke family of compositing tools. I also work on Nuke Studio and Hero, as well as really closely with the research team at Foundry on tools like Cara VR, Ocula, and NukeX. What we do is product managers is build the vision for our products and then work across the business to make that vision real. We also represent the voice of the customer. So we take feedback from all of our users in the market and then bring that into the business to help us make better decisions and add more value to everyone that uses our tools. So I have a bit of a unique background in my role in that being at Foundry is the first time I've worked in software or in visual effects. My background is actually in design. I've always been interested in technology and I almost studied engineering at university, but instead I ended up in design. I got a great opportunity to study apparel and textile design at really my dream school, and I just went with that. And so I did fashion design for a few years out of school. I ended up falling into product management, mostly because the company I was working for needed someone to do the job and I had the skills to step in and do it. And really, I discovered that I love product management. It's the perfect role for me where you're solving complex problems, you get to be really curious and ask a lot of questions, and then usually you're working with a team on helping to build solutions, and I think that's really rewarding. When I started at Foundry and working on a product like Nuke in particular, which is a big product and very embedded in the market, there was a huge learning curve to basically I had to learn everything about visual effects and Nuke on the job. And I had a lot of great support from within Foundry. And I would say one of the advantages to coming from outside is that you are learning everything for the first time, and being able to bring a fresh perspective and ask all of those kind of day one questions is really refreshing, I think, and no one should ever be afraid of asking those. And at Foundry, we have a pretty good mixed team. So there's quite a lot of, it's quite a few women. It's very international, right? People come from everywhere. And even on my team, we have 5 different continents and I think 7 countries at the moment. So it's quite diverse. And that I've also worked with a lot of really great women in VFX, right? There are definitely some amazing, compositors and TDs and VFX artists out there who are women. However, in my experience, it doesn't feel like women are really evenly distributed, and it's not uncommon. In fact, I'd say it's probably the vast majority of the time that when we go out and meet with clients and work with teams, I'm the only woman in the room. As one example, so a couple months ago, I was in California out visiting customers, and we're having meetings with big companies, so probably all companies that and quite big groups of people. So teams of 6, teams of 8, teams of probably up to 20 people in the room with us. And in the first 5 meetings that we did, I was the only woman in each one. And that's something that I would love to see change. So if you are, a woman compositor out there, I would love to talk to you. So look me up, come find me. So I think that's really been my experience. So, there are great VFX artists out there, but it's maybe not quite there yet in terms of representation of women, especially women leading departments. So heads of comp or heads of technology. And that's something that would be really great to see change. So my advice for women who are just starting out or looking at moving up is really to always be looking for different opportunities and different problems that you can help solve. If you wait for the perfect opportunity to come to you, you may be waiting for a long time. So the more you can do to be proactive, if you see something that hey, I can help with that, or I can see this is a problem that's really important to my team or my company, I can help solve that. Just take the initiative and go try it, because if you fail, worst case, you've shown the initiative, right, that you want to learn and you want to put yourself out there and you're willing to stretch to make a difference. And if you succeed, then you've shown that you can do the work. And I think for me, in my own experience, really in every role that I've had, that's been the case. And in companies that, you know, the best companies see that, right? And they will recognize the initiative that you're putting forward and help you work towards more opportunities. So that's really my biggest piece of advice is look for those opportunities and just go for it.